HooHooHooRobin.
This Bloomberg better get his act together. Those streets better have not a hint of snow on them tomorrow. Or he's in deep doo-doo.
Driving in, I already saw the plows and sand trucks stationed at various parts of highways in the city and everything.
They ain't fucking around, right?
No, they're out there already just sitting, waiting for snow to pile up to start plowing.
This city...
plowing.
This city's a fucking mess.
Yeah, disaster.
When you're driving out of the city, do you see the piles of garbage? This city has
it's more. I'm looking at the garbage on the streets.
Yeah, I understand. But this city has piles of garbage like I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
I mean, everywhere. And these are the nice neighborhoods of Manhattan. I can only imagine what's going on uptown, because we all know they don't get the same services as us well-to-do white people.
Well, yes.
But even in the well-to-do white neighborhoods, the garbage is piling up.
Is it still there? Yeah, the garbage?
They were out yesterday, the sanitation trucks, picking up a shitload, but they can't keep up with it because they're way behind.
Oh, and garbage still coming out of the city.
And the
it's
garbage,
not like everyone stopped making garbage so they could clean this up. Okay.
Yeah, I saw one building where they're hauling away bags, but they're not going to get the whole pile because the trucks are only so big.
Yeah.
And you got the building people bringing out new garbage. I don't know how they ever catch up.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's like 24 hours a day. They got to fucking be out there.
The piles,
shit.
The piles are unbelievable. They're 5-6 feet high in just regular areas.
Well, it could be covered up by some new snow.
Yeah, 3 to 5 inches in the city.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
We could do that. That's easy.
So that 3 to 5, I saw 2 to 6.
Yeah.
You get the different ones from the different channels. They want to make it a little more dramatic. This looks to me like it's just going to be a wash. I don't know. Because they said with the last one, they said that it was going to be a blizzard, like right before it was going to be a blizzard.
Right.
They didn't really hype it. This one they've been hyping all week.
Right.
And I think it's just going to be a wash.
It's just going to be a little bit of a
I don't
bust?
think we're going to see shit.
But the sanitation department knows they got to, get this shit cleaned up immediately. They can't fuck around. If they were even fucking around, I don't know. It seems like something was amiss.
Yeah, someone fucked up. A few people fucked up.
But also you got to remember, too, that blizzard hit, pretty much Christmas Day, really late.
Yeah.
Almost Christmas Day.
People aren't really ready to roll.
Think about your own life and think about your own job. Most people take those days off.
Yeah.
Sanitation people aren't much different.
Just relax.
They got a few days coming. They're like, yeah, I'm going to take the fucking Christmas weekend off there.
Oh, they want me to come in? Yeah, I'll be in a few hours.
So I don't know what the fuck is the real story there, but all I know is the city is still trying to catch up because they had to clean the streets and blow off the garbage, and now the garbage is piled up.
Garbage.
And
Lots of garbage.
And now they can't get rid of the garbage because more snow's coming.
Yeah.
Someone is hinting that they need the National Guard to clean up the garbage.
I saw that. It's like, I don't think we need the military to come in and waste their time with the garbage. Mm-hmm. How about the sanitation department just gets out there and does the job?
Yeah, they'll.
I think enough tax dollars go out there. I think they're paid well enough to get out there and clean the shit
not
up.
if you ask them.
I know,
but it's just like us. We bitch and complain because we want to make more money.
It's like anything else.
Everybody wants to make more money.
Yeah,
that's a nice blanket statement for everybody.
That was one of the lines in Wall Street 2. Oh,
really?
Yes. One of the guys was asked, because what's your line? Like, when will you have enough money? What is your line where you can say, I'm out, whatever, I got enough money? And he goes, what's your amount? And the guy goes, more.
More.
That's his line. More.
And I think that's the philosophy of everybody. No matter how much you make, you always want just a little more. You always want
a little more, a little buffer, a little more security.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we got that. We got a little snowstorm coming in. We got Michio Kaku calling in to talk about
what?
We need an expert. I want to know why the birds are dying.
I
think they're dying because of loud noises.
It is like in Toy Story 3.
Yeah. He'll talk to us like kids, but
of course he will.
But he's calling the show today. Maybe he'll give us a real answer.
Oh, good. About the birds. I think it's that I think this is like anything else. You know, when the sharks attack and it becomes the summer of the shark.
Oh, sure.
And you realize that it's been happening for years anyway. I think this has just been happening, but the news finally picked up on it,
right.
and they're making a giant deal of it.
I think you're right. I think birds die all the time.
I think they just fall out of the sky. A big flock. Well, you know how they all fly together? One turns one way and they all turn that way?
Right.
I think sometimes a few of them make a wrong turn.
Yeah.
And they bash into each other and hit the ground and it's over.
That's our theory. The fireworks went off, startled them. They were flying way too close together to begin with. They crashed into each other.
It was like a flashbang.
And then
they didn't know what happened.
And then their blunt trauma was hitting the ground.
Yeah.
Because you got some idiots, they died of blunt trauma.
They hit a wall in the sky.
The blunt trauma part was when they hit the ground.
Yeah, when they plummet
right.
and hit the ground, they're going to have blunt trauma.
Jesus.
Dummies. But of course, there's always a conspiracy.
Well, we'll see.
That's why we have Troy.
Yeah, we got Troy and we got Michio Kaku to calm us all the fuck down. But you're right. The media focuses on one thing. They decide, okay, no, we got to do a lot of bird stories in the next week or two.
Yeah.
You think we're going to be talking about Ted Williams in another day or two?
Nah, we'll talk about him today because, wow.
It'll be over by Monday?
By Monday, done, unless he does something really stupid, which I truly believe he will. I think the majority of homeless people are crazy people. They're not just homeless, they're crazy.
Right.
We like to think it's the people that slip through the cracks and the people that, the bad economy, there's a family, they're homeless, they're in a shelter, this, that. That happens, but that is such the minority of homeless people. The majority of homeless people are stark raving lunatics.
There's a reason why they're homeless.
Right. They can't function in society. They can't hold a job. They don't know how to use money. They don't know how to operate with people and talk to family, friends, acquaintances. You know what's going to happen? This motherfucker has been used to pissing himself, eating out of dumpsters, everything else. That first big-ass paycheck, this guy's going from nothing to like, ooh, a paycheck. He's going to be right back into the bottle, back into whatever the fuck else, and it's over, Johnny.
Well, when you get discovered like that, you got to celebrate with a few pops.
Well, you do have to maybe pop some champagne, whatever.
Just a few pops. You go, look, I'll get back on the program, but I need a few drinks now. And why isn't anyone talking about? They're talking about his golden voice, right?
Yes, they are.
But they're not talking about his roadkill breath yet.
Oh, imagine the guy that's got to use the mic after him. You know, we come in here and we're like, Mars, could you spray the Febreze on these mics?
I bet you his voice smells like a possum's asshole, but no one wants to talk about it.
It's a golden voice coming out of his sewer pipe.
You think Matt Lauer was smelling his horrendous fucking homeless breath yesterday when they were doing that feel-good interview?
Oh, no.
You don't think?
No. Wow.
That's the shit I always wonder about. This fucking guy hasn't brushed his teeth in 2 years, probably.
No, he's got to go in for a cleaning or something.
You want to do a little Ted Williams?
Let's give him his due. For as long as he's going to get it, which is, like you said, maybe another day or two.
I think they found his wife, and she's like, oh, this is real good. But he left me and my 2 kids.
Really?
To go down the, what do they call it? The rabbit hole? How do they say that? The fucking rabbit hole for drugs?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's in one of the papers.
It was the drugs?
I think it's a wife. I don't know. I saw
on the drugs.
I saw kind of like the first sentence or two.
Baby mama, I bet. Baby mama.
Maybe a little baby mama.
Yeah.
So, all right, here's Ted Williams, the homeless guy with the golden radio. Announcing for the Today Show yesterday.
Oh, he was.
That's not a bad bit.
He also did it for Jimmy Fallon, I think.
Was he on Fallon? I DVR Fallon. I watched Fallon.
I read some tweets, and it said that he was doing the same thing.
Oh, I can't wait to watch that. Is that his old wife, baby mama?
Wow.
His wife. Behind Golden Voice Ted Williams, his ex-wife, thanks for the pop-up, you fucking asshole internet, Patricia Kirtley. The story's real hero. Why is she the hero of this story?
Because she's a sassy black woman that looked like she's a judge on a TV series.
Well, it says here that she raised 4 daughters alone after Williams split.
And problem?
Yes, that's what black people do.
Isn't that?
Oh, and
like,
she's partially
statistically
blind.
She's partially blind. So then now they're making Ted Williams look like an asshole.
I left that blind bit. Wait, I left that blind bit.
Right.
Fuck her.
Well, here he is announcing for the Today Show yesterday.
From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer. and Meredith Vieira. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
I'm shitting my
welcome
pants.
This Thursday morning, except for the fact that he ordered the names wrong. I thought Ted Williams did a great job.
That wasn't his fault.
Good.
That's the way it was on the script.
You know, a little flat.
Yeah.
It's time to critique Golden Voice guy.
He's got a good voice, but his delivery is a little staccato.
Right. A little flat. No, George Taylor Morris.
He got no personality.
Right.
He needs some personality.
And then Ted announces for Fallon last night.
Yeah.
Here it is.
You're watching Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. Tonight's guests are Jim Carrey, Dr. Oz, and musical guest Iron and Wine. Back to you, Jimmy.
Hey, everybody. That is the man with the golden voice, Ted Williams, right there, everybody.
Listen to the ovation.
Yeah.
Listen to the ovation this bum is getting.
Everyone that's applauding like that,
Yeah.
would one of them take him home?
No.
Would one of them take him home?
Dude,
for a nice warm shower and a
few-
nice hot meal?
A few days ago, they wouldn't give him a quarter on the street.
Right. They rolled up
wouldn't
their
give-
windows and locked them.
Yes.
One idiot was smart enough to go, what's this guy about?
If I had been the guy driving wherever he was standing on the side of the road where they initially got the video,
Right.
instead of rolling down the window and videotaping him, I'd have just rolled up the window and blurted out something nasty to myself.
All right.
But now he's woo.
Well, you know what I would have done? I would have made him feel like he's got something. Then I would have got out of the car and stomped on his vocal cords.
Yes, let him take away what he needs to survive.
Right. He sounded better on Fallon. His voice is more suited for like a Fallon.
Well, that was the rock music playing, so I guess he got into it a little more. That's a little stuffy, that Today Show intro music.
Ah, yeah, fuck those
You gotta
guys.
be very bloody blah.
Right. Yeah, whatever. Right.
So he's in the news, and wow, what a story! What a heartwarming story. He found his mommy.
We got that audio.
Oh Jesus, this was.
Did they meet in person or was it a phone call?
I think in person. She's like
Really?
90 years old.
Right. So she's around to see her son do good for a week.
She said
This is a do good
yeah.
story for a week. And then people are going to be bored with him, and they're going to ship him back to Columbus. And he's going to do local radio for a little while, and then you're going to find him fucking right back outside that tire and battery store.
How you doing?
Dan's place.
With Angry Dan from the tire and battery shop.
Yeah, I need to talk to Angry Dan today. That fucking asshole. Stupid Dan.
Dan from the tire and battery place. That's who ought to be interviewed.
Yes.
And hear what this guy was like pissing and shitting outside his fucking business establishment.
Well, the woman he was with at the time was
giving
pulling
blowjobs in cars with fucking
numerous men
in the parking lot.
Or so it looks like. We don't know for sure.
I would definitely bank on it.
But if a woman is being dropped off by many, many different guys
in the same parking lot, was she hitching a ride to the other side of the parking lot and back?
Dan has decided to take up camp at Dan's. Ted Williams has took up camp at Dan's tire and battery store.
Tire and battery
for
store.
His shenanigans. He's shitting and.
I'm trying to sell tires and batteries here.
But I still hate fucking Dan. But if it was my business,
Dan.
I'm sure I would be annoyed too.
Dan's got an Employee of the Year thing up there. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
You know Dan is in charge.
Dan's an asshole.
They call him Dan the Man, I bet, at the tire and battery
I'm sure
place.
they do, man.
Dan the Man. Not afraid to talk about this Ted Williams either.
Fuck, is that funny? We got the sanitation guys still arguing that it's not their fault. I don't know whose fault it is.
I don't know.
AJ or all right, I'll give him 1 minute. Then we got to get to Ted Williams meeting his mom.
All right.
What's up, brother?
Yo.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know
sir.
your name. Is it AJ or A? What does it say? Al?
Al from Brooklyn.
Al,
All right, Al. What's up?
Tell us about your plow, Al. Okay, Al.
Hey, take it easy, guys. No, really.
Take it easy, guys.
Take it easy, guys.
He starts with take it easy,
Take
guys.
it easy, guys.
All right, go ahead, Al.
Go ahead.
the mechanics in the day before to put the chains or the plows until it started snowing, man. They don't want to give the overtime because the city, deputy mayor and the other clowns are trying to cut back. No slowdown. I'm breaking my ass. I'm picking up garbage. We're still getting rid of snow, bro.
All right. That's I don't know. You know, I mean, that's what you're saying. That's fine.
Sounds good.
You got your side out there today, so now everyone's got their side out. We could all agree that we don't like Mayor Bloomberg, right?
Yeah, he's a douche.
And his approval rating is dropping drastically here in New York.
Plummeting.
So, all right. All right, Al. Thank you.
Is it true that the mayor's now trying to get? And I don't give a shit about smoking, smokers, whatever. Go fuck
the sidewalk
whatever.
thing.
But yeah, sidewalks and out in front of bars. He doesn't want people. You know how people go to bars and then they go outside and congregate in front for the smokes and then go back in the bar.
It's a great social event. You go on the sidewalk, have a cigarette, and you fucking talk to people you would never talk to in the bar.
But now I guess the mayor's trying to get rid of that because people have to walk through that cloud of smoke to get in and out of the bar, and it defeats the purpose, is what he's saying.
I hate smoking. I'm not a fan of it, but enough already.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
Leave him alone.
I'm happy that I could go home after being in a bar and not smell like smoke. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I feel like you should be able to smoke in bars and restaurants. And then it'll be up to me. We've done this break. I don't feel like doing it. But to get it to the point with the sidewalk, that's just ridiculous.
Well, Greatneck out there on Long Island
did just that, right?
Banned smoking in the village of Greatneck. Outdoor smoking banned. You can't smoke outside. It's and this is absolutely where everybody knew it was going when they first tried to ban cigarettes from anywhere. You know, airplanes and hospitals and places like that where it's legitimate. You're like, look, I never liked flying on a plane with someone puffing a cigarette. I remember going to California. I must have been 12 or something the first time I winged out there. And people were smoking on the plane. And it was just, what?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Hospitals? Yeah, that's probably a good idea not to smoke in hospitals.
The worst was indoor sporting events. Holy shit.
Yeah, that too.
Do you remember going to Madison Square Garden when we were growing up? And it had to be a cloud of smoke at the top of the garden or the Nassau Coliseum.
Across to the other people across the garden or the Coliseum because there was just this haze of smoke.
So it went from that to now you can't even smoke outdoors on a sidewalk. They want to get rid of smoking in our lifetime.
Yeah.
And they might just do it.
Through legislation, though, that's tricky.
No, but it's not. It's the same shit we deal with. It has nothing to do with legislation. It's the corporate. It's you know what I mean. It's like we ban it here and there, and there's no official legislation that smoking is illegal. But it gets to a point where you can't smoke anywhere anymore. So then you go, well, I'm not smoking.
I know,
and then they technically ban it.
There's legislation as far as like Bloomberg banning it in bars and things like that, and they make laws where the bar owners are fined and if there's smoking going on in there. But then, like you said, all a business has to do is put signs up out front that say no smoking in this area,
right?
And you pretty much ban smoking in front of certain buildings.
And to explain it, the regulars know, but. As far as what me and Ant do, it has nothing to do with the FCC anymore.
No.
The FCC is easy to deal with.
Yeah.
It's the corporate policy stuff, banning this and that. Has nothing to do with the government.
Yeah, you could say fuck right here. That would be fine on regular radio.
Right.
But you can't say certain things that might be, might be nasty to certain groups and without getting in trouble. And
it'll be really quick. The amount of stuff we're not allowed to do on satellite radio has nothing to do with the government.
No.
Has nothing to do. There's a whole bunch of rules that
internal company policy.
A whole bunch of rules we got to kind of follow here on satellite radio.
Yeah.
We just deal with it, I guess.
Yeah.
But now it's down to smoking on sidewalks.
I'm amazed. Yeah, because Greatneck. I used to live in Greatneck, and you walk down the sidewalk. Now you can't even smoke a cigarette walking down the sidewalk.
So fucked up.
And who's going to be the first poor bastard that thing gets tested out for? That doesn't know and just lights up and is walking?
Yeah, but what is it? $100 fine, something like that? It's probably like a parking ticket.
Higher?
Oh, higher? What are they talking?
Violators could face a fine of up to $1,000.
Up to. So probably half that.
Also prohibited Village Green Park. The housing. Wow, that's like municipal parking lots. You just can't smoke in Greatneck.
When you're walking by a guy on the sidewalk here in New York and he's puffing away and he just happens to inhale literally seconds before you're walking by him, you're like, ah, fuck, you want to strangle the guy?
I know, yeah.
But I also know, health-wise, it's really not doing much to me.
I don't like walking through that cloud of smoke.
I'm not happy about it.
Because it tastes delicious.
Because it reminds me of the wonderfulness. It's just, I don't know. Smoke coming out of the cigarette is a lot better than the smoke that comes out of someone's fucking lungs.
I have a hard time with it, like, because it's like a love-hate thing. Like, sometimes I'll make that face and I'll go, ugh. But then, like, as I'm making the face, I go, I really want that in me.
Oh, really?
I want to be the guy.
Yeah, like, I want to light one up and just have one because I miss it a little.
I always loved the smell of a cigarette, but never got into smoking. I was never all in. I was one of those faggoty fucking, bar smokers.
Just kind
when
of
I had a few drinks, I felt like I needed a cigarette.
Your drinks in, yeah.
And I know I looked like a complete asshole doing it because I never was able to smoke it properly. What a douchebag. I would love to go into a fucking time machine and punch myself in the face. What a fucking asshole I was. And still am. I get it. But not as much. So, all right, no smoking on sidewalks or outside bars is what the mayor is up to now. That's
what he's
good.
Trying to do.
That's good. But the roadways still suck a dick. But you'll worry about people smoking cigarettes outside bars.
Smoking, yeah.
That's when I'll respect a politician again. When someone comes into this fucking city and goes, you know what? Holy shit, these roads are a complete disaster. We got to redo all of them. Then I'll finally start, respecting a politician again. That Long Island Expressway has forced me not to live near my family.
That annoys me to no end. But what also annoys me is when they are fixing it. So I'm a hypocrite.
No, I understand
I
that,
hate the traffic when they're fixing it, and I hate the condition of it when they're not.
But they're not fixing it. They're just patching it up. I mean, there is major problems with the roads coming in and out of New York. There's not enough room for these cars.
I'm Parkway guy now.
Yeah.
I'm Northern Parkway
State
guy, fucking Grand Central. I don't take, and the reason I don't take the expressway a lot of the times is because my vehicle, after 6 months, looked like someone had shot it with a fucking shotgun from the front, with all those cock-fuck tractor trailers with the rocks and sand. Mm-hmm. And I will always be behind one when some asshole is next to it in the left lane, just matching his speed.
So you're stuck.
So you're stuck there, and I get
just
right up
pelted.
on the guy's ass.
Right.
And not the truck, obviously. The guy, and it's like, do you understand what's going on? Like, does this idiot understand that I'm being pelted by the same shit he was just being pelted with? And that's why he moved up to the side of the truck.
Right.
But now I'm stuck there. How about you move and let everyone else that's being pelted get the fuck through, you cocksucker? And this might be a little racial, look out. But do Asian people have rear view mirrors in their cars? I submit to you, no. Because they have no clue what the fuck is going on behind them.
Are they the worst drivers on the road?
The worst. I go around so many Asian people and look and just go, ah.
Why do you feel when you have to talk to an Asian person that you have to slow down your voice?
Even like,
I think it comes from ordering Chinese food.
Is it?
Dude, that's exactly where it comes from.
I'm not even trying to make a joke. When I see an Asian person that I have to talk to, and this is not in restaurants, I feel like I have to slow down my delivery.
And
over pronunciate.
Yes, excuse me.
Yes.
Why are you talking like that?
I feel like a complete asshole.
Yeah, and it is because of the Chinese food. Ordering Chinese food is one of the most, to me, it is amongst the most stressful things in my life. When you have people over and it's like, all right, you want to order Chinese? Yeah. All right, who's going to do it? You call. No, fuck you. You call.
Right.
And then you got to call and you get,
Hello, good day. Can I help you?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Here we go.
What do I start with? Do I give them the order? Do I give them the address?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know where to begin with this.
Phone number?
Yeah, 917.
947.
No, 917.
917.
Wait. Address is 35 Elm Street.
36 Elm Street?
No, Elm.
Hell?
Fuck, come on.
How are they even in business? How do they stay in business?
All right, I need beef teriyaki.
Small lots.
Small.
But you want to make sure they know it's beef teriyaki.
Beef teriyaki, though. Yeah.
You want to be teriyaki to go one
Wait, what? No, just beef teriyaki.
Yeah, beef teriyaki with the
Do you know one time I was on my way home and I felt like having some sushi, so I called my sushi place. And I just wanted some spicy tuna rolls, no big deal. And now they have some lunch special where they give you miso soup too.
Oh.
And that's fine, but I don't eat that shit, so I usually just throw it away. So there's like a lunch special that's like a certain price. So the next time I call and I say, let me get, my rolls or whatever, and I was like, I don't need the soup, you don't have to give me soup. She's like, oh, you don't want lunch special? I'm like, no, I don't want that soup. But when you don't get the soup, it costs more money.
Yeah.
So they're giving me less stuff and charging me an extra $2. So now I just get the soup and throw it away on the way out.
And there's no one you can talk to about it.
No, you can't. Don't try to do it.
That's more frustrating.
Yeah.
Like I want this. I want without the soup.
Without soup because that's extra.
How?
Just charge me the same price, throw the soup away.
Yeah.
Don't give me it.
Okay, so you want 2 soup?
No, I didn't want to.
You should just order the lunch special and tell them, okay, you see the soup that's sitting in my lunch special? Now just throw that in the garbage.
I used to be coy. Like, I used to wait till I was outside and then I would go in the bag and throw it away so they wouldn't say. Now I just don't care. Now I'll open it up right at the counter. I take it out and on the way out I'm just like, dunk.
You never see a Chinese restaurant closing down, though. They know what they're doing.
No.
Which is kind of bizarre because, like you said, it's really hard to order stuff. So
You know what else I love about Chinese restaurants is this whole thing. And, okay, that's my order. Okay.
Okay, 40 minutes.
Thank you. What the fuck? How the hell do they do that?
I don't know.
It's the fastest order ever. I have an Italian place around the corner that I order from that doesn't even come close to the Chinese place that is 3 times as far away.
That you can't communicate with.
Yeah,
can't communicate with them, but they're knocking at your door seconds after you order.
I feel like Chinese food places have mystical powers sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the fast thing is, whatever. Everybody knows the Chinese food comes fast, but it's also hot and it stays hot forever.
Yeah, that's the thing. You never get cold Chinese.
You get some
food.
wonton soup or some shit, and you forget to put it away. It's in the bag, and 3 hours later, you're like, oh fuck, I forgot to put that soup in the fridge. And you go and grab it, and it's still nice and warm, and you're like, holy shit, I ordered food at fucking 4 o'clock. It's
Fire up dragon! Fire up dragon! Keep warm. Oh, okay. Fire dragon.
Fuck yeah.
I'm all in. Now I want Chinese food. We got any Chinese food back there? I'm starving.
We're all out.
I'm starving.
Thanks for adding that, E-Rock. That was terrific.
You did have to do the Black Earl line.
Oh, we're going to get to E-Rock doing a live nagling in a second.
Oh, God, did you naggle the shit out of the replay yesterday?
I always love when my Twitter explodes with something E-Rock did wrong. I get so excited. I was actually jumping up and down in my apartment.
It was great.
I was just jumping up and down. I'm like, I think we have to go back on the radio now. I'm going to call Anthony and tell him to drive back into the city.
Oh, we have to. And then Sam had to chime in on Twitter also.
Oh, yeah.
Because the second Eric nagels something up, Sam is right there to call him out on it.
We'll do the live nagling in a minute.
It was kind of funny too because when that was going down yesterday, I thought like Sam would be upset that these takes were going out live on the air.
No.
But no, just the opposite. He couldn't be happier.
He's happier than a pig in shit.
Fuck yeah. Hey,
happier than a pig in the engineering room.
I want to say hi.
Pig and nickel.
We'll get into that certainly, probably after the break because it's going to take a little time. But Rat Spit from Pal Talk, checking in from Vegas. CES is going down. Remember when we used to go to CES?
The good old days.
It's all about the tablets. We can talk about that later too.
The tablets. Well, if you remember, I jumped on a tech stock.
You did
a couple of weeks ago.
Making money off it.
I jumped on Nvidia. And holy fuck, they came out with announcements and whoopity-doo.
They doing good?
I was like, wow, I finally picked one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's not get crazy. We're still way the fuck down.
Well, of course. It's
Stupid fucking Citadel. I haven't forgotten.
I
know Fareed is avoiding me because he knows I'm going to punch him in the face when I finally run into him.
I am getting there though on my my E-Trade account.
Oh, really?
I am getting.
There might be a break even soon.
There could be a break even soon. It's been amazing.
That's a strong year you're having.
Nvidia announced a few things about a chip that they're putting in. chip. They announced a chip that they're putting in some phones for better graphics and shit like that. And wow, they went. And then the one you were talking about, holy shit.
What is it up to?
It's now over $10.
Motherfucker.
That fucking thing is...
Guess who didn't buy that stock? And I told you about it.
I know. You're the one giving me the tip like, hey, check this out.
I would have made $2 a share.
I didn't buy it either because I went...
I told you.
But I went into Nvidia, which is fine. I'm happy with what's been happening with Nvidia.
A lot of people in the know say that stock goes to 16 or 18.
The Tegra 2 chip is what Nvidia's
So we still have a shot if we get in.
Oh, yeah. It's...
are you serious?
That fucking dude, that stock, and it was just after you...
Oh my God!
It's at 9.
And someone close to me said, "Trust me on this one," and I'm like, "You can't." When someone says, "Trust me in a stock," that usually means run away.
You brought this up about a month ago, I guess.
Early December.
Yeah, early.
I can tell you
December.
exactly what it was. It was 8. Let me look at the chart.
8.12.
No, a little higher probably. Okay, it was a little higher. It was probably about 8. Honestly, it was probably about 8.50 when I told you about it.
$8.50. All right, we're at $9.92
right now.
Yeah, $9.92. Nvidia is up to $19.33, and I was in there somewhere like 14.
Fucking A,
I took all my British Petroleum money and sold it and went and put it all into Nvidia. So I was like,
that fucking $9.99 that's not going down now.
That's probably gonna because they're. I might have to dump a couple bucks into that one.
Well, do it soon.
I know. Yeah. You don't want to get in when it goes up. So.
Rat spit. And now it doesn't make sense because we've moved on. But he writes, "Oh, did you hear about how much the bluefin tuna sold for at auction the other day?
Yeah,
record-breaking price.
Yeah,
we got to get a boat and start fishing for bluefin.
Bluefin tunaing.
Yeah, they give how many thousands of dollars for one fucking fish? What was it like 600,000 or something? What was the price on that damn thing?
I don't even remember.
It set a record.
Wasn't 200 and something?
It was all over the news. This bluefin tuna. If you can find one of those fuckers, you're set for life.
The Japanese grab 'em, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that pounds? Or what is that?
Oh boy,
is that a euro or a pound?
I'll convert.
All right, you're going to convert the pounds into the dollars.
That is about $500,000.
It is, right?
Yeah.
For one lousy fish.
Holy shit.
That's a few £100s, right?
The English and their silly money.
We're doing a little conversion here.
Twice as much as our money.
Yeah, fucking.
Was it like 250?
How many yen?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
This site sucks a dick.
All right, we'll go somewhere else.
About $400,000.
I don't know why Mars ran down the hall because I wanted to wish him a very happy Three Kings Day. I hope he had a fine Three Kings Day.
What is that? Is that a Hispanic holiday?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
I had to let my help go early yesterday, so she could celebrate Three Kings Day.
Three Kings Day.
Is Mars laughing as he walks down the hall?
How come the help is always Hispanic?
Because they do a great job. Oh, Mars giving me a thumbs up. He knows about Three Kings Day, where they hide stupid shit in bread.
What? Are you kidding?
And then you could choke to death because you don't know there's a little fucking prize in your bread.
Crazy. Nah, $392,000.
So just shy of 400,000
for
one
fucking
fish. Where do you find this bluefin?
And how do you make your money back on that shit? Sushi?
Yeah.
How much sushi you get out of that fucking fish?
I think fish like that, they go to very, very high-end sushi joints.
Yeah?
Yeah. You ever have bluefin tuna?
No.
I think I've had it a couple times. It's ridiculous.
Good shit. Must run pretty steep.
Oh yeah, you don't like sushi. You like the basic shit.
I like the basic shit. I like dude. I don't like raw tuna.
When you find a place that has really good tuna, there's nothing better.
Can't get past
There's
it.
nothing better.
I'll even take seared tuna steak. That's still rare in the middle. But I need some of that.
You won't do that
taste.
tartare, huh?
No, I can't do it just raw.
Tuna tartare,
if it's made right. Some people
can't
really don't know how to make that shit, but some places
cannot do it.
Little citrus in there.
I don't even
mix it up.
I don't
nice.
even know how I eat. Like if you told me 3 years ago you'd eat a hamburger patty of raw tuna, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face.
Fuck you.
Where's Mars? I want to talk about Three Kings Day for a second.
Maybe he's busy digging through some bread for some prizes.
And probably. That's what I heard. But then again, she doesn't speak English too well, so that's what I got out of the Three Kings.
Is that the...
We're all encompassing on the show. We want to learn about other cultures, Mars. What's this Three Kings Day about?
I know what it is. I'll explain it. It's a custom that came from hiding files in cakes, I believe. And it sort of means... yeah.
Actually, it's, the kings came and brought Jesus presents.
Yeah, but they weren't Puerto Rican.
Yes, yeah.
Right, but
leave them alone. Why are you jumping
Puerto
on
Rican,
our shit?
very fucking religious, very into Jesus. Jesus, if you will.
That's
Yes,
right.
Jesus, if
but
you will.
you guys didn't do your research, man, because we're not the only ones. It's Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, Caribbean, Mexicans.
In other words,
Germans.
Germans.
England.
One of these people don't go with the others.
England also.
Now, aren't they the wise men?
England.
The three
Yes.
wise men?
Yes.
Wasn't it that incense or frankincense, myrrh, and
gold?
Gold?
Yes.
Yeah?
You guys weren't bringing the gold.
They were. It was in their
taking the
teeth,
gold.
though.
Yeah,
They stored the gold in their teeth.
Who are
as
you
they-
kidding? You were cleaning out the stalls after fucking Jesus was born.
Oh, no, the hay? Like
Yeah.
re-raking the hay?
Yeah,
and-
the Ricans had to get rid of the afterbirth. Who are you kidding?
Gee.
When Mary and Joseph moved on with their little baby Jesus, then the
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans moved in and cleaned up the place for the next people.
Jesus.
So what's
Maria.
Three Kings about? You hide shit in bread?
Well, see, that's new to me. What I've done for my kids is you put grass or hay in a shoebox, and that's for the.
This just sounds
You do realize
like it's
2011.
holiday on a shoestring.
Okay, so
What?
so the kids think that they're feeding the camels that the kings rode in on.
What kid is believing that?
Feed you and the camel you rode in on. So they have hay
Where
in
are
a
you?
shoebox.
Hold on.
right?
Where are your camels? There's 20 of you living in one room. Where's the camel?
Wow.
Where the fuck is the camel?
Check.
in the Corolla.
Where are you finding a camel on the upper east side?
So when they wake up in the
Your
morning,
kids believe there's a camel.
it's 5 years old. I got a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Where the fuck do they think the camel is?
I'm sorry.
Where do they think the camel is that they have to feed?
Well, of course, the 5-year-old questions it. He's like, "How does a camel come up the stairs, Daddy?" Shit like that. Of course,
Right.
But it's just,
So you got Santa Claus and then a camel you got to deal
yeah,
with.
it's just an extension to fucking have more of a fiesta.
So you have to have,
more of a fiesta.
Yeah.
you have to have 2 Christmases.
Yeah, we start from
What a pain in
December.
the ass that is.
It's kind of fun. See, I love Christmas.
So it's Christmas, and this was the part, though, after the birth of Jesus, which was, Christmas. This is afterwards.
Where everyone else said, okay, enough
when
already.
everyone came to give him the gifts. The little drummer boy played his little drum, and the kings came and gave him his gold Frankenstein and whatever the fuck else. And you celebrate that part of it. See, we don't have any celebration for any of that. Once Christmas is done, the kid's born,
we're done.
We're done until the next holiday where he's
Right.
dead.
New Year's Day comes around and we
Easter.
get that fucking Christmas tree out of our house and
We
move
get
on with our lives.
Birth, death.
You're
That's
still
pretty much it.
He's still celebrating baby Jesus.
It's still going. So there's the shoebox.
That's that.
And there's the hay.
Where do you
Correct.
get the hay from?
Well,
Where do you get hay?
Well, my wife is like a Martha Stewart type, so she's got a
Are you
whole
cutting up a little newspaper making believe it's hay?
No, we had dried up hay from October. Decorations from October.
Oh, so you find your Halloween decorations
exactly.
and you kind of rip them
You
apart.
recycle your Halloween shit for Three Kings Day.
Well, we have leftovers from October. October's decorations, yeah.
Decorations. It's a whole
So
thing.
stereotypical.
I don't know. I'm not even gonna.
All right, go ahead. So you got the fucking hay.
So they put the hay in for the camels, and they go to sleep. When they wake up, the hay is gone. There's a mess. So you leave a trail of camel,
Shit.
footprints, shit, whatever.
A camel
and the
shit.
kids have gifts. And
Have you ever gone all in and get a little shit on your floor?
No.
Why not?
They got some dog shit and throw it around and go,
Right.
that's camel shit.
That's camel shit. Then the kids would believe.
I
They
put
would
in
really
dirt, like pieces of grass and stuff like that. But and they get 3 gifts each.
What a horrible fucking
and
holiday.
then they watched the George Clooney movie, 3 kings. Do you?
And then what's left in the shoebox? A little toy or something?
Yeah, like I gave my 2 leapsters, the little leapsters. These are little units that teach them how to read and write and all that.
No, I've heard of leapsters. Yeah,
those are pretty cool.
It's all about the leapsters with the kids.
So it's extending Christmas. They look forward to that.
Just more drinking and fucking around and not working.
Well, okay, we could go places there, but I'm not going to say a word.
No, man.
I'll be nice about it.
Hispanics know how to work. I'll give you that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Holy shit,
you
know
see
how to
that.
work.
When I see that guy with the fucking motorized backpack thing, spraying there, I call him Buck Rodriguez because it looks like he's got a rocket pack on his back, but he's just getting rid of my leaves. It's great.
Hey, you know what I just found out yesterday talking about races? I didn't know this, man.
Strap in. Let me put my finger on the dump button.
I didn't know that certain people were called Canadians.
What, Canucks?
No.
Like
I come in the bus with a lot of Canadians on the bus.
We know. Newfies? No. Fuck, we know this.
Newfies or Newfoundland.
Yeah. What?
Newfoundland.
What are they called? Just say it, Morris.
Is it bad? Oh, what they call black people.
Right.
Oh, I've heard of this.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
Canadians call black people?
No. You know, the race, the people that are describing a bus full of black people say there's a bus full of Canadians.
Really?
Well,
that's what I just brought that up.
Wait a minute, they're what? Oh boy, he's confused. If you could just see, I wish this was television. I wish this was television right now. Mars looked around like someone know what I'm talking about.
He was looking for his fellow Hispanic.
He really was.
We already filled the quota, Mars. we got our one. There's no 2.
I was looking for Travis because I got with Travis yesterday. He says, "Wait, that's old news. You didn't know that shit?"
Wait, so black people are called Canadians?
Yeah, by racist groups.
By racist
types.
Wait, where? Like, where are the people that call them Canadians?
Travis, help me come.
Travis. All right, you got to isolate that clip.
Oh, yeah.
Travis, help me come. Here comes our resident expert on all things Canada. It's Travis, who, of course, is married.
I love the casual walk down the hall.
Yeah,
he's taking his time.
Hey, you know what? If I was him, I would too. Unless he runs and his front of his shoe comes off and hits somebody in the nuts. Right. Oh, hi, Travis.
Hi,
Travis.
So Canadians are called black people?
What is this? What is the whole thing about black? Because Mars is not describing this in any way I can understand.
It's not something that, like, I do or anything, but
right.
I know that, like, just like I think Patrice was in once saying, like, a code word for blacks is Mondays. Like, I hate the Mondays.
Because no one likes Mondays.
It's like that. I've heard people.
I've never heard this.
Fucking Canadians.
Fucking Canadians, yeah.
But I like Canadians.
Yeah.
I don't like the Canadians.
Canada's
but I like Canadians.
Canada's all right by me.
So
there's also a little reasoning behind it because when they were escaped back in the day, they would either go way up north to Canada.
Canada? Yeah. Really? Where did they go though?
Mars is trying to make like a history lesson out of this.
Wait, the Underground Railroad went to Canada.
No, I didn't say that, but some of the escapees would go up north.
I'd love to know where they ended up because does Canada have any left?
I don't see many when I go up there. No.
Wow.
No, the Asians have taken over Canada, right over the borders, especially. A lot of Asians up in Toronto.
There's a lot of Arabs in Toronto too.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Huh?
There's a lot of Haitians in Montreal, like straight off the boat Haitians.
They're ganging up on the border there.
Huh. Yeah. All right, Mars. Thanks for filling us in on Three Kings Day.
Three Kings Day
and the camel.
Is it over? Is Three Kings Day over?
Yes, it finished yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would have wished you a happy Three Kings Day.
Are there cards for that or anything?
Thank you. I'm sorry?
Any cards? Can you buy a Three Kings Day card?
Yes,
I haven't seen a Hallmark card that has three kings on it. Yeah, there is.
I heard that you hide shit in bread, too. Maybe that one's
new to me. I just learned that one myself. I didn't know they did that.
You learned that from me? I'm hoping to learn from me, because I mean, this woman that told me barely speaks English.
And it's fucking weird, because they put a baby Jesus
That's good.
Let's see.
What if you forget it's in there and
Exactly.
your little kid chokes to death on baby Jesus?
Here's the whole thing. So every year on January 6th, families all across Mexico gather around their tables to share the Rosca de Reyes. I don't know that. And now, instead of finding a lima bean in the bread, a little plastic doll representing Jesus is placed in the bread. The person who receives a piece of bread with this doll inside has to make the tamales used in the Fiesta de la Candelaria on February 2nd. That's if they're not fucking getting the Heimlich maneuver and watching little plastic baby Jesus fly across the room with some spittle on him. This celebration is the last of the Christmas festivities 40 days after Jesus' birth.
So, Mars, you got something to do on February 2nd.
That's news to me.
Enough already.
Yeah, you got to make. Who makes the tamales in your family?
Yeah, you're making the tamales.
Who got the baby Jesus?
We ain't fucking Mexican.
Oh, that's right. Don't fucking call a Puerto Rican a Mexican. Holy shit. Will you open up a can of fucking...
That would be bad.
Goya beans.
All right, well...
I am stunned. How do I go through life this long without knowing about Three Kings Day?
I mean, I love Christmas, but enough already with you guys celebrating the birth of Jesus.
And I'm so up on diversity and all the holidays.
Wait, now we got what?
Dia de la Candelaria.
All right,
Dia de la Candelaria, or Candlemas, is celebrated throughout Mexico on February 2nd. It is mainly a religious and family celebration, but in some places, such as Veracruz, it is a major fiesta with bullfights and parades. Bullfights? The hell year is this?
You don't celebrate Jesus with a nice old-fashioned bullfight,
with a goring or a fucking slaying of a big dumb animal with swords and fucking hatchets.
No wonder all you guys are housewives and standing out at Home Depot. You don't have time to fucking better yourself. You're too busy celebrating every other day.
Isn't that what they were fucking celebrating at the end of Apocalypse Now? As they chopped off that fucking water buffalo's head?
Jesus.
Bullfighting.
It's gotta be.
Do you hope to get gored in the palm?
Yes. Yes. See?
And whoever gets gored in the palm and has stigmata gets something for the next Christ
Two
holiday.
palms and both the feet. You got to get gored in, and then you are golden.
Then you have to do something at the next big holiday with your scarring.
Yeah, it seems like every holiday is
carries over.
It's
to
like a game show. Hey, but we'll be back next week with Dia de la Calandria.
Now you can keep your baby Jesus and take that home.
Yes.
Or you could come back to Dia de la Candelaria and risk it all for a big bullfight,
Risk
everybody.
it all, the bullfight. But don't tell us yet. We'll tell you tomorrow when we come back to Three Kings Day.
It's got to be exhausting to be Hispanic.
It really is. Wow.
There's fiestas, and you got to get the hay for your imaginary camel.
Hey.
You got to get your tamales prepared just right.
Only if you had
Then
the baby
move
Jesus.
into the fiesta.
Only if you didn't choke on Jesus during the bread eating ceremony, then you got to make the tamales.
It's Mardi Gras. Oh, okay. So you guys are moving into the Mardi Gras thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's one fucking thing after another till you get to
What
Mardi
are they
Gras.
celebrating Nagel Tuesday?
Oh. You know what? All right. We're gonna do the Nagel thing after the break. It's time for a break, Anthony. And we got Ted Williams meeting his mom.
I can't wait.
All right, we're gonna do a quick break. When we get back, Eric Nagel fucked up so bad right after the show yesterday, and we got audio that will play next for everybody. And also the last clip from Ted Williams, and then hopefully we'll move on from this dumb story.
Yeah.
Ted Williams, the homeless guy with the golden voice, meets his mom yesterday, and it's very awkward audio, so stay right there.
Robin,